take another L. Did that splash, did that drip, yeah. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel.
Crosby, the kickoff for Green Bay.
Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
A gain of 14. And the first down.
On first down, Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Jair Alexander.
And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Taking on the midfield logo. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. First and 10. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. A first down run by Jones not going to work out as he's hit and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And Adams has it complete. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams. 41 yards, and the Packers have taken the early lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly, and oftentimes on the move, when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Dean Lowry. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And that is incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Third down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Complete to
Tyreek Hill, 93 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. So from back deep in their own territory all the way into the end zone, you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked.
Take over.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On second down, it's Jones. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. He's at the 30, 10, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Space to maneuver at the 40. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
18 on the play. First down.
Mahomes now on first down. And he'll get this underneath to Bell. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Yeah, that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Mahomes looks to throw on third down. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flush to his right. Gets this one to Hill. And some room to roam now. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 5 now. Mahomes. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. The Chiefs on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, Mahomes forced out to his left. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And a short return to the 6-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember?
Accelerating, and off he goes. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. He's got to hook up to Lazard. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Aaron Jones, the ball carrier.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
There
you gotta love it, baby.
Right
Give me some more.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones. 50 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
26. Chiefs 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Preston Smith in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. But now it's 3rd down. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Touchdown, Packers.
That pick 6 extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But things don't improve fast then. I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also, it may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Past the 20. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
down, Packers.
So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
But number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Preston Smith able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. The veteran tight end Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
To kick off for Kansas City.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. On play action, it's Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 25 yards that time.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
32-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Again, it's Jones. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
First down. 1st and goal at the
on play action. Rodgers. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
On 2nd down, it's Jones, and he'll take. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And this offense continues to pour it on.
And no good. Mason Crosby to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Mahomes will try again on second down. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they work this well upfield across the gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Watkins, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Kevin King there defensively.
And again, it's Mahomes. Steps away. And this is incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's third down.
Incomplete. It's third down. And 10 yards to go.
Now it's Mahomes again. Rolling to his left. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Mahomes. I'm starting to wonder, Charlie, 5 interceptions. Is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A throw over the middle, taken in, and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, marking down at the 9. The end result, 21 yards.
That's another Packers first down.
And again, it's Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers hitting Allen Lazard. And the Packers are pouring it on. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Packers 52, Chiefs 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing on second and long. Mahomes, and going deep for Hill. And my goodness, another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick, and it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation. And he's good. Touchdown. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
Then on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
8 yards. 39-yard line.
Nights like this, I wish I was with ya. On my turf, roll out the Henry Rux. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a 4-seater. Made a yank straight out the wood, I'm Derek Jeter. Major leaguer, no fatigue. We don't get no handout, we don't get no Macarinas. Never gon' throw your back out, tryna work, you need a breather. I need a break. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down? Tell me who you talking to. Roll up that Sinatra, fly la mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cab. So many couches I cried. Shout out South Tree and shout classy. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. Cody Parkey now ready to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. Steven Sims now on the return. Now increase here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Here we go. Check.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith sliding out of the pocket. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
56. 56. That's right, baby.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
3rd and 2, Smith. And he finds McLaurin. The 20, 10, touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 54 yards. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. Once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. There aren't any speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying.
Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Washington 7, Browns nothing. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And oh, right away, he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington. Gets on down. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And his kick is good.
Makes this Washington 14. Browns nothing.
Now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive. Then suddenly the fumble. And you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw, Wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
11-yard line.
Play action. It's Smith. They'll roll him out right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Off of play action. Here's Smith. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
7 yards.
Throwing on second and long. Mayfield. Open man is Higgins. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
In at quarterback.
A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
It's a gain of 13. But it brings up third down.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. On fourth down, they snap it to Mayfield. Buying time to his left. They'll let it go deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge... Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Smith. That is caught inside the 5. And he's brought down. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
First down and goal to go.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson taking it in. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
The kick is good.
The first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here. Or in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Montez Sweat getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here.
With this Washington 21. Browns nothing.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
To a 1st and goal. Now a give, right side. Gibson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Sheldon Richardson.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
A run here for J.D. McKissick. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
J.D. McKissick, the ball.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the #1 thing he does best is tackle.
The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Here we go on 4th. Smith. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a 1st down.
11 on the play. 1st down, Browns.
A 1st carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
Ball carrier.
Tackle made by Chase Young. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Mayfield being chased out left. And he fires one incomplete. Nick Chubb, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
To throw, Mayfield. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
After the interception, here's Smith. That one is slant to McLaurin. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 13 yards there and a Washington 1st.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Smith. Open space inside the 10. That's caught. It's Thomas. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line.
Washington.
The good pickup there at 20 yards.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
Smith now to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Yeah, he's having a nice little 1st half here, partner.
And it's a 1st half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. On first down, Smith. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
To throw is Smith. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Out to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 44.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Smith's pass.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
On the pickup. It's second and inches at the Browns' 34-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Smith. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
56, Mike, 56.
From the gun, here's Smith. And that will be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. The final shot here before break. Smith. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
For Steven Sims. Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime. Smith now. A final shot before break. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long...
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him. They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long. 3rd and 15 to be exact.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Mayfield to throw it. And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Here's Smith. Dancing to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The sack coming from Adrian Claiborne off the edge. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he takes this way down, deep into Cleveland territory. 33 yards that time.
At the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now, Smith. He'll buy some time right. He'll run it. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this?
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Montez Sweat. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And
out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Eluding the pressure right. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mayfield finding Hooper there for a Cleveland first. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Mayfield now. Flush to his right. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Mayfield on first down. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough task here, though. 3rd and long. Mayfield looks to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
First down, Cleveland.
A first down throw from Mayfield. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Going to the air again with Mayfield.
At the 23-yard line.
Now Mayfield lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Washington.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Play action. It's Smith. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Denzel Ward right there in coverage to get the hand in.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And he'll find McLaurin this time as that's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Washington on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And, Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They snap it to Smith. And this is incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And this Browns defense stands tall.
Is a turnover on down.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Run. Tighten up.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Montez Sweat in there to get him again. That is sack number 6. One off the NFL record of 7. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
29-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Thomas Davis. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end, and he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing now, Smith. That one is slant to McLaurin. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards that time and a Washington 1st. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Gibson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.